Nah, I'm not adopted. Never. No. Why would I adopt? No. I want someone else's demon child. No, I don't know, bro. I ain't adopted
That's
nothing.
what my mind's
What the
thinking.
heck? 1 month, 2
what if
months,
it-
1 year, 5 years in a
Oh, so
random
yeah,
country, third world country, older, younger?
nothing.
No.
Even
If
if
it ain't
they're
my kid, I'm gonna not have a kid. I'm okay with not having a kid. I ain't
if
adopting
they're
none
a
of
day
y'all, man.
old,
Nah, it ain't
don't
mine.
matter.
Don't
Yeah.
relate. Can't relate. Don't
So
know
at
you.
the back, yeah, I feel
Don't
Fact.
know you. But if I was to adopt, I feel like if it's gonna be a black kid, and I'm not telling them that they're adopted.
you would never tell them.
I wouldn't tell them. But hopefully my wife would agree, or the person I'm with would agree.
Right.
But
that would be
That's
a
crazy.
transaction.
I you know, you my kid. What you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But then
you're not
somebody in
gonna-
the family is gonna say something. So
Yeah.
you know how it goes. Somebody gonna say something, and just like the movie.
I was just. Hey,
Yes, sir.
yeah. It's Saturday night. It's another episode of Squaddin and Poddin.
Squad.
I go by Brother Pag or Step, depending where we met. Welcome back.
Yes, sir. I
Yes.
go by Andre. Some call me Drizzy. Others call me Dre.
I go by Louis, Louis V, Lou, the weirdo. We here. Duffel bag Lou as well. We here.
Duffel
We
bag.
here.
Right.
We here again.
We
I like the shirt
here.
concept. Both of y'all. I was talking about Lou. We're going to get you, Dre.
Thank
Dre.
you.
Lou
Okay.
looking like he about to step out.
Nah, I'm not going anywhere. I want to look professional sometimes on this pod. Sometimes I want to look, you know. Yeah, I'm not doing nothing.
Businessman. He's a
I ain't doing nothing.
businessman.
But I had
Dre,
a,
how many shirts you got in that pack?
That little care package, 3
Yeah.
nice tees
I'm
and a
teased.
nice letter.
3 nice shirts and a
Healthcare
nice
package.
jacket.
That's a good gift.
Boy,
That's
I
one
was
of them
so
gifts you
happy.
don't appreciate, like when you're like 7 years old and you get clothes instead of them
Right,
toys.
right.
You're like,
More clothes.
I'd rather be cold. Where's the
Appreciate
Nintendo?
the heck out of it now.
I love socks,
yeah.
man. Give me socks. I love creative
yeah?
socks. Yeah,
Said
I like
no
socks.
one ever.
Creative socks.
Yeah,
Okay,
I have a lot of socks. Big on
Changing the
socks.
stereotype.
Yeah.
You hear it, ladies. Lou needs some
For
socks.
surely. All right. Yeah. That's our flowers. Our random flowers is socks for Lou.
Socks and ties.
I would appreciate that.
Yo,
A
Lou
girl
sent me a
just-
video. Oh wait, no, he posted a video. That story
Oh.
where he's like, what 5 minutes into a relationship?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He's like, what am I even doing this for?
I felt that so hard. I had
Yo,
to
I can
post it
hear
on my
Lou saying
story,
that.
bro. I was like,
What am I doing?
Fitting. Oh, it's so fitting.
I was like,
So,
wow,
Lou.
I'm relatable.
What you been on, Lou?
I had a semi-eventful week. It was pretty chill.
Okay.
And then one of my boys got arrested, so I had to go to the sheriff thing and bond him out. It was $250. Yeah, it was $250. I got him out. He's good now, but yeah, out of the blue, man. Out of the blue.
Wait,
I mean, it was something light. It wasn't even anything cool. He driving on a suspended license.
Oh,
That's it. But then he said the cops.
But then he did something though.
They stopped him because of his the light. He has like a neon light under his car, and they said it was blue, but it's white.
Man.
Yeah, you're bringing attention, but I mean, it is what it
Turn
is.
the light off, bro. Turn the light off.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah, everybody lives a different life, man. Everyone lives a different life. They do what they want, man. But he's out. He's good. He's good.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but with bonds, you get that money back if he shows up to court.
Believe so. When everything is done and over with, they're supposed to mail it back. It's $250. Yeah.
Did he give it to you though?
Yeah, he's gonna give me the cash. He hasn't done it yet, but he's going to. Yeah. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it.
That's funny.
What's up with you, Dre?
I mean, went to the pool today, enjoying this night's Florida heat.
Ooh.
Okay.
Florida weather. Got outside with the kiddos. Me and Steve went to the pool. Fathers and their daughters being present.
I'm trying to think. What pool y'all go to?
Oh, the community I'm at, we have access to a pool. Like we have a key card to get access to a community.
That's the same pool that I went to with y'all?
You've never been there, nah. What?
But I've been to a pool with you and Steve. Was that Steve's old spot?
That might have been my in-laws
maybe.
place, or that might have been Steve's spot.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
what I was
that might
thinking.
have been
I
Steve's
give
whole
her a pool
spot.
with y'all, but I'm like, y'all. So y'all
Yeah.
got a community center spot?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought those were just like houses.
I mean, yeah, there's a spot that we have that a key card to get in, but yeah, it's a pretty nice pool too. I ain't gonna lie to you. And on top of that,
Play with the
little
girls.
update, we added another trophy to the mantle in the dynasty.
Man. Yo,
Another
yo, can someone fight back in the y'all club? Like, is anyone trying? Like, what's going on? He's changed teams. No. Let me talk real quick. He changed teams to help y'all, right? That's what y'all told me. I'm a bystander. He went to some whack team to help y'all, and he already won the chip in 2 years or 1 year? Not 1 year, at least 2, right?
2 years.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Bro, come on, y'all, bro. What we doing, man? There's no parity in your league. There's no parity.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that sentence means, but I wanted to say this is one of those scenarios where a friend group it's a small friend group and one's just the best at a video game.
Yeah.
That's how we sum it up. He's just the best at this game. Like I wish, but it wasn't like this last year. This year, he's dominant. And to make matters worse is towards the end of last season, I told the group, yo, next season, each one of us have to face Dre week by week to start his season off. Which like kind of created this whole new thing where it's like whoever wins the ring has to verse everybody. That's the gauntlet. And this nigga's just wiping us out. He wiped off like it's 6 of us, and he already beat down like 4 of us. And there's one more to go.
That was a bad idea then, Pac. Let the computers win. At least he loses to the computer sometimes.
No, he doesn't lose to the. No. He don't lose. So it has to be a human. And we all did our best. I feel like I didn't do my best, but a couple of the other guys had an honest shot. Like the last game he played, the homie, that's Steve's brother.
Game before
he had
last,
a shot.
but yeah.
Game before last.
Okay.
Because he had a shot. He literally was down a touchdown, 4th quarter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Turned the ball over, but then he got a pick on Dre in the red zone.
Yeah.
So now he's like 3 minutes left. He's right there.
Okay.
Punch it in.
Throws like some random corner route and just gets picked off.
That corner route was before. I stopped him on 4 downs.
Okay.
Down stop. And then ran the ball out. And that was that.
Pain.
So,
Dang.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
How was your week, Pac?
Let's see. Anything happened from now since my birthday?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Nah, this week was, work is work. I'm in Ohio right now.
Okay.
Didn't get the last load on Friday to like end the week strong because I took that week off for work, so obviously didn't get no money that Friday. And the following week, or when I got back on the road, it was a week, so it didn't matter how much I made. Oh, it does matter, but I get that week. When I take a week off, that's automatically a deduction of like
week,
700 or something. So my first check yesterday was whack. And then to end this week, it was just like a week load too. Yeah. So I'm like, back, like all these like Fridays.
Back to catching up.
It's catch-up season again. But one more payment on the truck to make it 6 months. To make 6 months left.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Dang, I got excited.
The official 6 months.
So that means by the end of the year, you'll have it paid off.
Yeah.
That's
October
big.
30th is the last payment.
October 30th.
Halfway there.
And at this point, I'm like, man, I don't even know if I'm gonna sell the truck. Like, I get to that point, I might as well keep it. Then that money I was spending towards the truck, use that to start my own authority.
Yeah.
And I did the math.
Save some money first. We just had this conversation about more money, more problems.
I can't even start my own without saving it. I know. Like, oh yeah, you on a study on a 30. Transmission.
Oh my goodness, not transmission.
That'd be the worst. I know, right? It's over.
Jeez. On an 18-wheeler, I can only imagine.
It's a wrap.
Jeez. Over.
No negativity.
None of that. No negativity. Before Dre goes to MI, Dre
Yeah.
pulled up to my church, you know.
Oh, I
Dre,
did.
what's your thoughts on my
I
church, man?
did.
Honest thoughts,
I
honest
pulled up
review, honest review.
as you know, I've gone to church most of my life. That was cool. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the experience. I went for Easter Sunday, as most heathens do. But it was cool. It was diverse church, on stage as well as off stage. And I enjoyed the message. The pastor was relatable. And then also they did the presentation with the one lady who was getting off of.
Oh yeah.
That was
Getting off of
cool.
what? Drugs?
Yeah, essentially. Yeah, addiction.
She did her testimony. She did
she
a
did her
video
test.
testimony.
Which was that's interesting to see. And now she's working helping people.
Question.
Yeah.
Video testimony.
Mhm.
So she was present at church and then shared a video on the big screen?
There was like a video of her like talking, sitting down, almost like a one-on-one interview, going over like her childhood and how one thing led to another, and how she got into addiction, and then how now she is, beyond that, and how that changed her life. Yeah.
Did she cry in that video?
Maybe.
Video?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Maybe some tears. I would assume. Yeah. I don't remember.
Some emotions, some cracked voices.
Yeah. Okay. And then the last question is, did that affect you emotionally at all, Dre? Because it was real.
This guy. What in the world?
Not emotionally. It didn't affect me emotionally, but I did.
You felt
appreciate seeing it.
Yeah.
I appreciated seeing it.
She's being real.
I like
giving her testimony. This guy.
But it wasn't terribly sad. It was more of
sad enough.
It was a story of triumph. Like she made it past that, and she, God saved her from that. So it's more of a positive thing. But no, I enjoyed the service. It was refreshing to be back in church. No, coming from a Haitian church, that was quick, brother.
The church is, that church has 4 services every Sunday. So they don't play around. The church service be an hour 15 maybe. I'm not even sure if it's that long.
And that was an Easter service, so it might have been a little longer than normal.
Maybe would have ran over. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's
matter of fact, speaking of church, we went to church.
Oh, we went to
church on the Easter.
Yeah, that's true.
And we did that to do the confirmation for Romy. Capri. As soon as we got to church, we were a little bit behind, not seriously behind. And we as soon as we got there, we sat down, and pretty much as soon as we sat down, it was time for us, apparently.
Okay.
Like they finished singing a song or something, and my dad's automatically like, okay, we know, Capri presentation. Did I say confirmation?
Yeah. Confirmation,
okay. Presentation.
Yeah. Joining the cult.
We just need a little blood.
So we get up there. So they call us up. We get on stage. I have Romy. I'm holding Romy. Kenya's holding Capri. They do the whole moment.
Yeah.
And then we sit back down. And as soon as we sit back down, Romy was acting up. We was in church for like maybe 10 minutes, something like that. We weren't in there long at all.
Yeah.
Went to the back with Romy, gave her some snacks, texted Kenya like, yo, let's go. And the original plan was kind of like that. We wanted to just hop in, do the presentation, but like stay a little bit.
Yeah.
It happened way faster than we expected. But the whole point was to go to church for a little bit and then walk around downtown Claremont for the shops and everything they got going on.
Yeah.
So we just ended up dipping and then walking around and went to this brunch spot, which was fire.
Okay.
Fire.
Downtown?
Yeah. Downtown.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's this up?
Yeah, that was a little positive little moment. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Presentation.
Yeah. So what you got for us, Drake?
All right, let's do it. Am I the asshole for walking out on the hospital after hearing my wife's diagnosis? Walking out of the hospital after hearing my wife's diagnosis.
She walked completely out?
Walked out of the hospital after hearing my wife's diagnosis.
Maybe she has an STI.
Okay.
And he's thinking it wasn't me. Yeah, he's thinking
That's a
it
really good
wasn't
reason.
me. This is where my brain first went to. Oh, she probably has an STI. He doesn't have one, so he's like, oh, she stepped out, so he got out of there. That's if I'm cutting him bail. If it's something like terminal of her, like she might die and she got cancer or something, then he's wilding. So I don't know. It's hard to say. I need the full story.
Damn, yeah, Lou kind of broke that down because I think if Lou didn't say anything, then my thoughts would have been
he's bugging.
He's kind of bugging because why? Yeah, that's a crazy. Wow, the STI. Please let it be that because that's a juicy story.
Let's see what it is.
All right. I, 33 male, get a call from the ER on Friday saying that my wife, 32 female, drove herself there because of searing pelvic pain. I'm on a business trip until Saturday, but I drive back in time to be there Saturday morning before she woke up. A while after she wakes up, the doctor comes in. My wife says to stay with her, so I say okay. He takes a deep breath and said that from the transvaginal ultrasound and CT scan results, she has ovarian cancer.
Oh my gosh.
My wife starts sobbing, but at first I stay still because I don't even know what to make of it. My wife asks what that means for her, and he says that she'll likely at least need a full hysterectomy, and they'd have to remove the fallopian tubes as well as the ovaries.
No, baby.
That news jolted me from my chair because the doctor was effectively telling me that she wouldn't be able to have kids after this. And after years of work, I thought we'd finally have a family. I'm overwhelmed with emotions of anger, not just anger at the disease, but pent-up anger from the fact that I had begged her to have kids since we were 26, but she refused because of her career. And now, instead of becoming a real family, and now instead of becoming a real family, I didn't even know if she'd remain the woman I married. Whether the last picture of us together would be the last time I'd remember her looking beautiful, young, and carefree. Because of the wife that was in front of me was already a different person. My wife started to grab my hand and say, "We'll fight this and we'll adopt." But I shook my head and turned and walked to the door. I still had my suitcase in the car, so I drove to a hotel because I didn't know if my wife was going to end up being discharged or what.
This is crazy.
What in the world is wrong?
This shit's turning all over the place.
At the hotel, I was at least able to get out of reactive mode, but I was still so disappointed that our dream family was over. I finally was able to get a grasp of all my emotions and feel more like my normal self, and that I knew exactly what I felt about every aspect and how I would react to it from here on out. I get a call from my mother-in-law saying that if I was at a hotel or wherever else, I should just stay there. Am I the asshole for walking out?
Yes.
I admit it was done on impulse, but the diagnosis just sliced my life and my wife's life wide open.
Oh, bro, this guy might be a narcissist. Yeah. Oh, sorry, my bad. Sorry.
Okay, I wasn't going to expel the cancer if I stayed that night, but I did at least make myself aware of the situation. And I feel I have the right to be angry that my hope of biological kids, the only kind I ever wanted, is rapidly fading. Am I the asshole?
Bro, how is this even a question? Of course. Your wife just got diagnosed with cancer. Not you. Your wife did. And first thing you did was leave.
He just left. I'm
gone. After she said, "We'll fight through this. We'll get it."
This guy looked at her hand and was like, "Get off."
No. How dare you?
Oh my goodness, bro. Wow. Bro, she has cancer. Why are you making this about you right now?
Yeah.
You can deal with that later. Right now, she has cancer. She's thinking, if you get diagnosed with cancer, you're thinking, I might die. Like, be there for your wife. What are you talking about? Yeah. What's wrong with this dude? Oh my goodness, bro.
Yo.
Yeah.
Oh my. Okay. He's like,
listen, all his feelings are so valid. I'm
valid.
Very valid.
Yeah. Can't leave your girl. Nah, you can't leave.
His wife.
His wife. You can't leave.
Yes.
And then if you did leave the hospital, that's one thing. And then you come back like, I'm sorry. Blah, 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 blah. But you booked a hotel and you stayed at the hotel. You left her in the hospital. which is crazy.
At that point, by herself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that, I mean,
Now,
yeah,
this
yeah.
also kind of brings in some cool ideas or thoughts.
Okay.
Because, all right, let's say my wife, before having kids, I wanted to have kids. She has ovarian cancer. They say they got to remove the part that brings kids.
Right.
I still want kids, though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she still does too, but can't.
Right, but can't.
I'm curious to see, for one, in their story, whatever, how that plays out. But like, do you think that it'd be fair for the woman to consider somehow having him still having a kid? I always hear about surrogate mothers and mothers like that, but like, what about the opposite side where a man wants the child and the woman doesn't or can't?
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean, I mean, like, is there room for him to still have that?
I guess in this situation, I guess they have to find out if her eggs are still viable, if they can, before getting into any removal or anything like that, if they can do anything with the eggs to save them or freeze them, and then find a surrogate to carry the eggs, and then he could still have a biological child. But he
can always have a biological child.
Are you suggesting having a biological child with a with another
with someone else?
That's one of my topics.
Oh man, I wonder how I would feel like, because I know how deeply I wanted children.
Yeah.
And if Kenya couldn't, I would be really. But it's a hard convo. But how can I still have the biological children that I want?
Yeah. Yeah. But in this situation, that conversation needs to happen months,
later,
years, like a long time from right now. Right now, after you just heard that, is not the damn, I'll never have my own son. Like, no,
what are you doing?
Whoa. Did you just hear what he said? I have ovarian cancer. I might die. Like, what are we doing? You know, so he's bugging for walking out and leaving his wife there. In that moment, that's outrageous. Like you said, a lot of his sentiments, I don't disagree with. Wanting to have your own family. I felt the same way, like definitely wanting to have a biological child. I have nothing against adopting, but that's growing up. That's what I wanted. That's a biological child. So I understand that feeling, but you got to hold that in that moment. You got to suppress those feelings in that moment and, be there for your wife. She's saying, we'll fight this. We'll adopt. You got to be there with her. You got to support that sentiment. At least the we'll fight this part. Maybe if you don't support the we'll adopt part, sure. But the we'll fight this part, you got to be there for her. And just walking out and leaving her high and dry is insane, bro.
But you know what, though? I think the biggest part of as why he left, he mentioned being not just mad at the diagnosis, but her for choosing the career.
Yeah, that's the
resentment was already high.
Yeah, but
that's the
this
only
is not
little
the
ledge.
time for that.
Yeah.
No, that part's all agreed with.
Yeah.
But the fact that she's been putting the career before his want to have a kid at 26, I always blame the man, because at the end of the day, you should get out of a situation that you feel that you can't get what you desire. I mean, she's choosing a career, but damn, to then find out he got cancer and possibly can't have kids because of it. I feel like his mind is already thinking, what's next? I gotta find out what's next. I gotta leave. I'm already sick of her. She's working all the time. Now she got cancer. What, I'm supposed to pay for all this, and then she still can't give me kids?
And go ahead, Lou.
Nah, I feel like his actions, she might want to divorce him for what you just did. That's a lot of hurt right there. That's gonna take a while. He might be able to
manipulate it back, though. I mean, he could just be like, all it takes probably a big ass apology. I was just acting like erratic, but he don't even have to mention, which he did on Reddit, but he don't even have to mention the resentment that he has. He can just go down the manipulation route and be like, I'm so sorry, I'm going to be here for you, but then bite his tongue when she leaves, and then divorce later when she starts recovering. Or if it's going to take too bad, he might just start cheating.
The thing is, though, since he did that action off rip, once he
Yeah.
comes with his actual issues, it's gonna feel like an onslaught to her
Right.
because she
if
can't
he
produce.
does.
Right.
Well, unless he gets a divorce, well, he's gonna not talk about it. These are actual issues he has. But you left me
Yeah.
high and dry off rip. You left the
Yeah.
entire hospital, went to the hotel, and slept there.
Yeah.
And you probably didn't
And
even call or text her.
That's what I'm saying. In this,
Like,
he
what are
doesn't
we
even say
talking
that he
about?
called. His
The
mother-in-law
mother-in-law,
reached out.
his mother-in-law called. Her mom called
Yeah.
and told him, "Yo, stay where you at, bro.
Yeah.
Don't like what? What's wrong with this
Yeah.
guy, bro?"
It's
This guy said, "I'm gonna make sure I'm good." Nah, I'm gonna walk out.
Quick brief for
What?
Dante.
yeah. Let me give you a quick brief.
Okay, go
Dante.
ahead.
Yeah.
Dude was in the hospital with his wife. They found out that she has ovarian cancer. Buddy's response was to get up and leave and go to the hotel because he'd been talking to his wife about having a kid since they were 26. They're now 33 and 32, and now she's not going to be able to do that. And so, overwhelmed by those feelings, he felt the best thing to do was to get up and leave. But
Oh man, see, and that's the thing. I was just about to say, why would you stay with somebody 7 years after saying what you want? But the 26, that age, them ages, it's a young age, and
To have a kid, that
you'll
is
suppress. Well, not to have a kid only, but I mean, because that could be debated if it's old or not, or young or not. But I feel like at those ages, you're willing to compromise way more in relationships than you would in the future. So he's probably just holding out. You know, she said, time's not now. Time's okay. Whereas him now, regardless of what happens to his current wife, if he finds him another girl, he's not going to even wait a second to be like, I want kids. Do you want kids?
Yeah, that's true. The thing is, it's hard for me to see that this relationship goes forward. One, on her side, you got up and left me at probably the lowest moment of my life. You got up and left. So that's hard to recover from. But on his side, all right, so I stay with you. I watch you deteriorate. And even if you make it through after we go through the whole process, you still can't give me the thing I want. And that's going to be in the back of his head the whole time. Even if we go through this whole process, at the end of it, when you're as healthy as you were before all of this started, you still can't give me the family that I wanted. So how do they move forward? How do they reconcile this? I don't see a way.
If she stays with him, then he's either gonna eventually bring up divorce or not say nothing, stay in it, cheat, or not say nothing, stay in it, and
Just
maybe be miserable. Or another option, maybe they go through such an emotional transformation during the process of her healing or going through this moment that he may be either okay with no kids or okay with adopting. Like
adoption.
We went through so much. I'm not gonna put this pressure on you anymore. Let's adopt.
I mean, that'd be best case scenario. That'd be beautiful.
Yeah. He's pretty bad.
But in this situation, we agree, asshole.
Facts. There's no update.
Asshole.
No updates. But
definitely.
Let me ask you. You guys say you're married. You're in the hospital. You're the one on the table, and you learn you have testicular
cancer.
And you turn to your wife and say, "Baby,
I can't
we'll
do it
fight
for
through
you.
this.
Oh,
We'll adopt." And she gets up and just leaves.
Get your hands
off me.
Unhand me.
What?
How are you feeling in that moment?
Damn. Oh, it's over. Everything's over.
It's over.
I'm gonna be.
It's over.
That's when the depression gonna hit. Then, right there, bro.
Yeah.
I might die. I have a possibility of dying, or I'm losing at least one of my nuts, if not both.
Yeah.
Or I could die, or I'll survive. I can't have a kid. I waited too long. I decided to wait. She wanted the kids. I decided to wait. Now I can't have a kid. Yeah, it's over. Your life is gonna do a 180. You're gonna lose your wife. You can't have a kid.
I'm so curious too as to how she feels about possibly not having a kid, because maybe she didn't even want kids. And like in the scenario you say, roles were reversed. I've been holding it off. I clearly haven't been ready, but I guess it's also different because I'm a man and I could be like, well, I can have it, like, I
You
have
got
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can shoot it up at 60, 70.
Yep.
89.
Yep.
I'll give it to you right before the Lord takes me.
But yeah,
I gotta go
in
to
that
work.
position, it'd be hard to.
No, she didn't say she didn't want kids.
No, she
didn't say
did.
that.
Yeah, she never
Nah.
said that.
She just wanted
One
to
day
wait
she
because
does.
of due to her career. She was popping in her career,
Yeah.
and she just wanted to wait.
Between ages 26 to 32, she said she didn't want to have kids right now.
Yeah.
But it doesn't say in here that she said she never wanted.
Which is fair. That's a fair, like, you know.
But I mean, the scenario Pack laid out, they go through everything and he just feels a new sense of connection to her. That'd be the best, absolute best rainbows and sunshine case scenario. But I feel like what percentage would you put on that happening?
15.
10?
That's high.
Something
I'll say
low.
10.
10% or lower.
But he did 7 years with her.
Yeah, but we're selfish human beings, man. We're so selfish. Think about how selfish he was in this position already.
That was such a crazy move.
Nuts.
I wouldn't leave the hospital for nothing. Like any diagnosis. Like, we gotta remove your wisdom tooth. There's a bacteria back. I'm out of here. Watch out.
Wait. What about the scenario? What about the scenario I made with the STI? And you haven't done anything. Let's say you've only been with your wife. Your wife went on a trip, or you guys are long distance assigned, so sorry, not trying, but you got a long distance. A little Montreal boy pull up, mon chéri, yeah, and he pulled up on your girl, and
there's no other explanation.
Voulez-vous coucher avec moi? She like hit that, and and then
that's how you find out.
Hopefully, it's something curable, because if it's HIV,
there's a couple questions.
That's different.
Because what is the STI? Is it something that she contract? And this is me talking to the doctor, because now, bitch, shut up. Is this something that you can contract?
Shut up.
Is this something that you only get after having sex now, or is it possible that this disease has been dormant in her body and
no,
something
recent?
It's recent. It's
she got it orally. She has it orally and orally and vaginally.
Oh,
she got both.
God,
both. She got them both. So you know what she was doing. You know what she was doing when you were driving them trucks to pay them bills.
As I hear this,
this
the
ain't
way
you,
I would
Kenya.
like
This is a
to
hypothetical.
respond,
this ain't you.
And hypothetically, it'd be her. So in my
no, it's not her. It's not her.
When I hear this in
she's
my
A1.
heart,
She's A1.
I would like to just be like, okay, is that all? Okay, all right. I'm gonna step out for a little bit. You two could finish this appointment.
Yeah,
I'll speak to you later. And I wish I could just walk out and do something grand, like just something like I don't know, like take out X amount of money in my account and just do something that day that's just for me. I don't know what I got going on, but I want to not care. And then then we'll address this later. But I want to be just gone to where she like texting me or calling me. I'm not answering. She's like, "Where is he? Oh my God, he's doing something. I don't know what it is."
Okay.
Yeah, leave just wonder and pain and questioning. But yeah, it's over when I'm done.
Yeah.
Whatever I'm doing. Even if I'm just doing nothing. It's so over. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Orally and vaginally. Why, Lou?
I was just trying to make it as bad as possible.
The sickness.
What's she get in her mouth, man?
Right.
What's she get in your mouth? I don't know nobody who's got anything in their mouth. Why?
Oh
man. That's pain.
Yeah, that's you can't stick around after that. I mean, you could you do whatever you want, but she got MJ asking for you. What do you mean for me? We out of there.
Yeah.
Well, Christian, you out of there. By the time you get home, the locks are changed.
Damn.
Everything is changed. What are you talking about? Find another life. Out of here. What? Crazy.
Yo, MJ asked earlier, and I think it was pertaining to possibly not having kids tied to the am I the asshole? She said, did we have this discussion after Amelia, right? Y'all had some discussion after Amelia about like if she can't have kids or if you wanted another kid or I don't know. But MJ, if you could reiterate that, because there's no context now.
I think we had the discussion about adoption, but I've always just wanted biological children.
Oh yeah.
Because after having Amelia, having another kid wasn't a choice. We did speak about surrogacy, but that's a different class. You gotta have some.
Yeah.
You gotta have some bread for that.
Yeah, you want the house or you want another baby? Can't do both.
What are we doing?
Damn near literally, bro. So yeah, I mean, in a different world, maybe, but definitely not something that I really want to do. I'm sure there's beautiful adoptions where the kid grows up and everything is great, everything's hunky-dory, but I hear so many stories of, even when they're a baby, the kid, whenever they find out, that's trauma. Whenever you tell them, if you tell them, then you don't tell them, then they grow up and find out, or it's I don't know. There's a lot in there, and I'm happy with my one. But yeah, Ken asks, would you two? I mean, obviously,
is this going to be a topic in the future, or should we talk about it or no?
I mean,
let's talk about it.
No, I'm not adopted. Never. No. Why would I adopt? No. Want someone else's demon child? No, I don't know, bro. I ain't adopted.
That's what my mind's thinking.
1 month, 2 months, 1 year, 5 years in a random country, third world country, older, younger. No.
Even if
it ain't my kid, I'm gonna not have a kid. I'm okay with not having a kid. I ain't adopted.
If they're
none
a
of
day
y'all,
old,
nah, it ain't mine. Don't relate. Can't relate. Don't know
at
you.
the back. Yeah, I feel. Yeah.
Don't know you. But if I was to adopt, I feel like if it's going to be a black kid, and I'm not telling them that they're adopted.
You would never tell them.
I wouldn't tell them. But hopefully my wife would agree, or the person I'm with would agree.
Right.
But
that would be
that's crazy.
Plan of action.
You my kid. What you mean?
Yeah, but
then somebody in the family is going to say something. So
yeah,
you know how it goes. Somebody going to say something, and just like the movie.
I was just going to say what Ken brought up.
What?
She says, I have a stepson. Ain't it similar?
Whoa.
And as you were saying, no, I would never adopt. I'm like, what's the difference between adoption and step parenting? And for me, I would say one is this kid's mother's with me. So you're not just like a random individual entity where I have to read about who your parents were. And then two, his dad is also in his life. So I could see both parents. And now, I mean, just from a safety standpoint, I can see where this kid's life may go as far as psychologically. Like, it's different. And then I'm thinking, all right, well, what if it was Kenya's son was from a man that she didn't even know? She's like, it was a crazy month. I slept with like 7 guys, and I don't know which one is the dad. So I just didn't know what to say.
Damn.
That would be a little bit more worrisome for me, because it's like, well, then what is he going to grow up to be? We don't know what's in his blood. And that's where the demon child is possible. It's too possible. I mean, because right now, my stepson's dad is white. Now, that's another topic about white people and the connection to the devil and those things that some people believe in. No, not saying that I believe that white people are.
Okay.
But the demon blood. I know his dad. And his dad isn't, his dad is hip hop culture white, if anything.
Oh, okay, fair.
Cool white. Whereas it would be different if he was a MAGA white, redneck white, and on top of being those things, a racist white. Now it's like, all right. So now when you leave my house, you're under this roof, which way will you sway when you get stronger? When you get like more handsy or like older? I don't want to have to sleep and wonder what he's up to in the house. Granted,
you're not my dad.
You're not my dad. Worst thing to hear as I'm sleeping.
As you sleep, you just open your eyes.
Oh man! I never said I was.
Oh man,
Can't even
that's
see
funny.
right
Famous
now.
last words. I
Dang.
never said I was.
Gunshot thingy, Dre. Oh man.
Oh man, that's funny.
Yeah, and luckily he loves me, so
That's good.
trying
That's
to
good.
keep it that way. Ooh, that was good. That was good.
That was
All right,
really
Pac,
good.
Go ahead.
Go
Let's
ahead,
roll.
Pac. Set us out.
All right. This comes from a video I think I sent to y'all where this guy was talking about pro-black, pro-Haitian.
Okay.
Would you consider yourself pro-black, pro-Haitian? Because in the video he was saying that a lot of Gromoon, a lot of older Haitians, what he's come to realize is that they're not so pro-black, but pro-Haitian.
Yeah.
Not a thought that I never had, but to hear it now, it's like, huh, good question.
That is
Where
a
do you
good
stand
question.
at being pro towards either or neither or something else?
I think I'm both. Sorry.
You're not
Go ahead.
good?
No,
I'm
go
both.
ahead.
I'm black and I'm. You see the flag? You see it? You see it? You know.
That's true.
I'm both. I'm definitely more Haitian. Like if I was really good at a sport and I can pick one national team, I'll try to play for Haiti. You know, I identify more with Haitian, even though I'm more Americanized. But if I could play for Haiti, I would play for Haiti for the sport. But I'm both,
Yeah.
definitely both. But with the Gromoons, yeah, I could see that. I could see them with the separation of Black American to Haitian, and even other countries as well, like Nigeria, Jamaica, any other country. I think I could see a separation. Yeah, I never had that talk with my parents though. I don't know. It's a good question.
Yeah, I mean, with our parents and that generation, it just seems like Haiti, Caribbean people, and descendants of Africa, like Nigerians, etc. And I don't even know where they put Hispanics. It's like they're kind of there because white has to be at the end.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it's definitely Haitian above all.
Yeah, for sure. But sometimes Haitians have a thing, depending what city you're in Haiti. Like if someone's
You
from
mean like
Gonaïve and someone's from Saint Louis de Side and someone's from Okap,
Port-au-Prince.
Okai, they could maybe be a division there too, possibly. I don't know. It's not really a conversation I have with my parents, so I'm not too sure. But I know, like most people, they it's like anything. A lot of people have issues with Florida. As Floridians, we know we're Floridians, but you hear a lot of bad things about Florida, especially if you're not in Florida, right?
Yeah.
The Florida man. So people got things to say about Florida. It happens all the time.
Yeah, but never
Like-
nobody in Florida.
Yeah. Except for the people who just moved here, they'll complain until they've been here long enough and then they stop.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But when you're in the outside, if you're living in New York or Houston or whatever, the things you see in Florida are nuts, you know? They also think the beaches are right next to us. And then they realize, oh, no, not everyone has a beach right next to them, you know? They think of crazy people, alligators, Disney, like, but heavy on the crazy people, for sure. Guns, stand your ground rule. Like, yeah, Florida, we be wilding. During COVID, we were outside. It's like, yeah, so, yeah. So, I mean, I think that's the thing with Haiti, too. Depending what city you're from in Haiti, they might say something if you're from another city, possibly. I don't know. I think it's just pride. We're pride. Haitians are very prideful people. Caribbean people, African people are very prideful. So we're going to rep ours for sure. Me thinking Miami is the whole Florida. That's funny. Miami.
Miami.
Nah, Miami is a completely separate from Florida. Miami's its own thing, honestly.
Actually,
Miami's different.
I really don't like going to Miami.
Really?
Because I go down for work. I've gone down for work, and the traffic is absolutely miserable.
Yeah, it's one of the worst.
Driving down there,
bro. I-95 is like 5, 7, 8 lanes, and it's always traffic on there.
It's crazy
with the express lanes. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah,
and people drive like maniacs, bro. You got to be aggressive over there. It's a lot of pros. It's hotter than Orlando for sure. You feel that heat difference. At least I do. But Miami's a vibe. Great food. People are pretty cool, but it's definitely different for sure.
For me to answer the question, I would answer it the exact same as Lou. I would consider myself pro both. But if I had to put it on a rank, Haitian would be on top. And then next, pro-black. Because, I mean, growing up here in this country, you gotta be, because when someone sees me, they don't say, "Hey, there's a Haitian guy." They say, "That's a black dude." You know what I mean? So there's nothing to distinguish us. So growing up here, you have to adopt that. You have to realize, though you're Haitian, you're a part of this culture. You're a part of this black culture. That's how other people identify you. So either you get with it or you get left behind, you know, like it's this what it is. But in my heart, if anyone ever asks me, I say I'm Haitian. You know, that's no matter what. I'm always saying I'm Haitian. Where you're from? Well, I was born in Haiti. I was raised here, but I was born in Haiti. No matter when anyone asks me. So I definitely would rank it that way. Haitian, pro-Haitian first, and then pro-black, you know, second. Even though life experiences is more towards the pro-black.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I say pretty similar. Pro-Haitian, pro-black, but I'm also just conflicted with Haitians and blacks in general because I feel like I want to see the turnover of liberation for black people in general, with whatever you may be. I want to see the other side, kind of like what Atlanta looks like when you go through there, or DC, where you just see a lot of black people successful. I would love to see that for the majority, but at the same time, there's just so much stupid, ignorant shit that we do that it's just like, bruh, like, how are we ever gonna get where we want to go when we keep doing this shit? Every time I scroll on social media, there's certain things that are just black people, certain things that are just white people, certain things that are just Hispanic. But the white people, it's like outlandish. I feel like white people, it's like, all right, and I'm thinking about more so like negative stuff, but white people, it's like, okay, school shooting, mass murder, jumping into bodies of water with gators and sharks, like daredeviling type shit, crazy wild, like pranks or things like that. It's like, all right, white people, y'all crazy for real. But then when I look over and see the black viral videos, it'd be like a whole bunch of black teens beefing with one person, like in a basketball court, or a couple people, then a gun comes out and boom, it's like a video of a black kid murdering another black kid. Way more than I see a white person. Like I recently seen like two white people like have an altercation, and then one shoots the other.
Yeah.
But it's always us, it seems.
But do you think that has to do with your algorithm? Yeah, because if I'm not mistaken, throwing this number out, I do believe 88%, if I'm not mistaken, because I've seen this recently, of crime perpetrated to white people is by white people. But for whatever reason, the term white on white crime doesn't exist in their demographic.
Right. And I mean, algorithm could be. It dictates a lot of what we like. Dictates. It dictates a lot of what we see. But then there's also the saying when what you just said, Dre, where the population of white people are so much greater than black people in this country. So the percentages of stuff like that are also different because of how many they are versus us.
Right.
But we're also just known culturally in this country for doing specific things. Like, no matter what your algorithm shows, you'll never see a news story of like 15 white people fighting in a Waffle House or somewhere in the area, unless it's like politically charged or some, I don't know.
January 6th.
Yeah, January 6th.
The Capitol. Yeah. I think it's our algorithm.
But our algorithm plays a role, but our culture is also different than white people. The white people, I would say, most of their music doesn't bring. I mean, the craziest thing I know of white people doing as far as music and their crowds go is like mosh pits, things like that, where someone could get hurt. But besides depressing type music or metal rock, and that just sounds more crazy than the lyrics may be.
Pat, you're speaking in an ignorant position in that you don't listen to that music. You don't listen to rock. You don't, unless I'm speaking out of turn. Maybe you do listen to rock, and I don't know that about you. But you don't listen to country music. You don't listen, as far as I know, you don't listen to rock. So how do you know what it is that they're talking about?
I don't know everything that they're talking about, but from what and this is, like I said, just back to the algorithm. From what I've seen, their culture is, they don't live, it seems like they don't live by the same standards of get money, get bitches, territory, gang wars, etc. The things that we're all stereotyped for. At the same time, not all places have these things. It's so, it's so like this. On one hand, it's like, it's not all like that. But on the other hand, it's all that we see. On the other hand, it could be the algorithm.
But do you think there's a reason why that's all that we see?
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
They want this color to be looked at as the villain, no?
It's also there is that. But there's also outside.
Yeah.
Outside, as far as I've known outside to be, though I don't go outside as often now. But let's say from 2010 to, if I go to general outside areas, let's say downtown Orlando, I want to say downtown Orlando is a heavily populated Black area compared to white.
You said you would or you wouldn't?
I wouldn't say that downtown Orlando has more Black people than white people. I would say outside is kind of like mixy. Sometimes there's mad more white people depending which part of outside you're in. But the energy just be different. White people be just doing wild white boy stuff most of the time that I've seen. Versus like squads of white people posted up on this side, posted up over here, and having issues with each other. White people be fighting with each other for sure. But you know, when they say there is some truth in the joke, there's also some truth in the stereotype. I just kind of say all that to say, as much as I want to see the liberation of Black people and Haitian people, I would also like to see the steps taken before us being liberated by the majority to show that they want to be liberated. We also have, there's like smaller groups, and there's people that, it's a different time where there's a lot of us that are starting businesses, getting people together to start their own. But there's also still a lot holding us back, and we know the power is at hand, but a lot of Black folk play into it. With all the knowledge that we have, we're still playing into it.
I'll give you that. The victim card is still used too often.
Dante said downtown Orlando is 86% Black.
86%.
Did you Google that, or you're just saying?
86% Black.
When I go downtown, you do see a lot of Black people, but I feel like when I see Black people were more noticeable. I don't know. I just noticed.
You see?
No, I'm saying we're just more noticeable. I'm always looking at. Whenever I go into a room, I always want to see how many Black people are there. I don't know if y'all do that, but if I'm in a room where I'm at, I always
feel like everybody wants
to
see how many Black people there is.
No, but I don't know if, like, let's say I don't know if a Hispanic person goes in the room and they check how many Hispanics are here. I don't know if a white person goes into whatever room. If
no,
they
all want to see how many Black people.
I don't know. I can't speak for them. I'm speaking for myself. Because we grew up in Claremont, so that was a culture shock in itself, from going from Haines City, which is very Black and Mexican or Hispanic, to Claremont, which is very white. I went to fifth grade is when we moved for me.
For you, yeah.
In fifth grade, it was mostly Black kids in the school. When I went to fifth grade, I think our entire fifth grade, I was probably one of 5 Black kids, and I noticed it. And then I guess from then on, it's like, okay, whenever I'm somewhere, like when I go play pickleball, there's like, I'm normally the only Black person there. And there's about 2 to 3 Black people that are regulars that go there. Let me say 2 to 5. No, but I'm in Claremont, so obviously, but if I'm in Houston, there's like a lot of people that play pickleball out there in Houston that are Black. So, it's different. So I don't. And our algorithm shows us what it's gonna show us what we want to see. Like
What you
white people
relate to.
created Fight Club. Like they be fighting. Like if one thing about white people, they be fighting. We know that they fight. Yeah. Just like black people fight and Hispanics fight too. But I don't know. Your algorithm's gonna push probably a black fight more often. We don't have white Twitter. We have black Twitter. We don't have. So it's gonna show us unless you make a fake another page and just make it a white person and follow white stuff. Then with that alternate page, you can probably get into that. Because you can create your algorithm now, right? With Instagram, you can put certain things there.
Essentially, yeah. So you mean like you can actually put things?
I think you can like put stuff in there, but basically what you like is how your algorithm comes out, or just maybe ask one of your white friends and look at. Yeah,
you could also choose.
Yeah.
Not interested.
Well, you're not in. Yeah, exactly.
You could be like not interested.
Yeah. So I feel like we tend to say what the whites do, but we don't know because we're not on that side.
Right. We don't live in that
Most of the time
world.
you're chilling. If you're out, you're chilling with a black person or a Haitian or your wife who's black. Maybe if you were with a white woman and you're with her side of the family, you could
different perspective.
Then you get that perspective. Then you know what I mean. But we're in a pretty black space,
or at least most of the time.
At least I try to be. Yeah.
Sun's out.
Yeah. So
I don't know. It's I get what you're saying, Pac. It does. I feel what you're saying in that what we do see online, what we do see does tend to often be us doing the buffoonery, but it happens on both sides,
For sure.
The thing about it happening on the other side is that that doesn't concern me.
Right.
Exactly.
So you don't pay attention to it.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is if I want liberation for us, then I see what we're doing.
Right.
That's what concerns me. So which at this point in my life, I remember when I first started like making music, and then I went to LA and then got into like my hippie bag and spiritual bag. I was like, I wanna free the world. I wanna change the world. I wanna see this and that. But I feel like at this point in my life, I don't think it's on me to change the world or that I want to change the world. I'm more curious about what my circle's on. So I'm more curious about how liberated are the people around me.
Yeah.
So through conversations that we have just as friends, I can just see what someone's on.
Yeah.
And then choose to either ask if I could give you some advice or but I do be that's my main concern is the liberation of my people. And that's whoever that may be. I do got a couple whites in my circle too. Our circle, I mean, it's the same whites. So
it's the same circle.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. Okay, Lou.
Yeah. Go ahead and do the second topic. Go ahead, say the topic, man. Go ahead, Dre.
All right. Lou asked, what would your younger self not believe about you today?
Yeah. Younger, let's say 10 to 18, like high school, or high school and down. One of y'all can go first.
I kind of already shared.
You shared?
In previous that I used to say I'd never be with a Dominican.
Yeah,
so I definitely wouldn't believe that. But I thinking about where I am now, getting married at 25. I don't know that I would have believed that I would have gotten married that young. Think about being a homeowner before age 30. In my brain, I saw that as just being young and ignorant. I saw that as something you do when you're 40 or something like that. Like you got to be mature. You got to have everything together before you do something like that. So I don't know that there's much like negative that I wouldn't have believed, but it's just, I don't know. It's cool to be in this position at this age. Whereas in those younger ages, I didn't think it would happen so soon.
Right. Yeah, I was more closed-minded when I was younger. I was music
and
too.
You did say 10 to 18?
Yeah, like just 18 and under 18, like growing up as a kid, well, your mindset's changed because you should change. I would say. I think you grew mentally. Like even something little as music. I only listened to like hip hop growing up. I only started listening to hip hop. Remember our cousin came from Haiti and told us about 50 Cent? That's when we started listening.
You learned from 50. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Our cousin came from Haiti.
You learned about 50 Cent from your cousin in Haiti.
Fresh off the boat.
Bro, we were church kids.
That's
we didn't
crazy.
actually.
Yeah, we weren't allowed to listen to.
Yeah, access to music was harder too. Obviously, you know, the internet ain't the same. But when we were kids, we didn't watch BET. We didn't watch MTV. We didn't. He told us about 106 in Park. He told us about first thing he told us about 50 Cent. So I guess this is the prime of G Unit when he got here. What year was that? 02, 04?
02 or in that, somewhere in that range that you're saying.
Early 2000s, bro. And I remember when I liked Nas because I would listen to 50 and those people. And then I saw a Nas One Mic video on 106 in Park. I'm like, yo, no one raps like this guy. Because all I knew was 50 Cent, Young Buck, and those guys. So I was like, yo, that guy raps different. I like this guy. And then I started liking Nas. And then I bought a burnt CD from one of my friends freshman year. For me, freshman year's 04. I got a burnt CD of Street's Disciple, the double disc. And then I was like, okay. And then I slowly started listening to hip hop. Then I listened to Illmatic, you know? So yeah, like, and now I listen to R&B, country music. I listen to basically anything. I would never think I would be that person growing up.
How did you listen to these things under that house? You have a CD player?
I mean, we ended up getting a computer and then LimeWire. So then I think Gerard would burn disc, or sometimes we would burn disc.
Gerard would burn.
Yeah, Gerard would burn disc and get music. You know, Gerard put us on to a lot of music, artists too. So yeah. But yeah, that LimeWire put us on. But yeah, I definitely thought I'd have a family, married, and kids. Young too. I was thinking like 25 was old. Andre said wouldn't. I was thinking by 25 I'd have like a kid or two.
You would have. Oh really?
Married. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, for surely.
Jeez.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I was different, bro.
What about
still
being
hard-headed?
A massage therapist?
Definitely did not see that. That was out of nowhere. I wanted to be a broadcast journalist.
Yeah.
You know, my middle name was ESPN on Facebook. I was into sports. Yeah. I'm still into sports, but yeah. What about you? What changed for you?
I mean, first off, by 33, I would have thought that I would be a veteran in the NFL.
Okay. Hey, I like that.
Fair, yeah. Fair.
That's why I thought
for retirement.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's after my thoughts of being a pro wrestler.
A pro wrestler?
Before football, I was a WWF fan. I was like, yo.
Oh, I didn't know you were into wrestling. Like, we were into wrestling.
We were into wrestling.
Bro, we used to fake wrestle.
Yeah. That's why our mom didn't want us to watch it.
Yeah. We bought the wrestling games and everything. SmackDown versus Raw. That's one of the best video games. I didn't know you were into wrestling. What? Who's your favorite wrestler? What's your top 5 real quick? Like favorites, not best. Favorites.
Okay, favorites is better.
Yeah, favorites.
Stone Cold.
Okay.
The Undertaker.
Yeah.
Okay.
I rocked with Kane heavy too. I thought he was cool.
Okay.
I wouldn't put him in my top 5 favorites. I just thought he was mad cool and scary.
Yeah.
For sure. Very scary.
Rey Mysterio.
Okay.
The Hardy brothers, could that be 1 or is that 2?
Okay. I mean, we know it's Jeff Hardy. We know it's Jeff Hardy.
Yeah,
Matt Hardy there.
We'll allow it.
We'll allow it.
We'll allow it.
I mean, that's like 5. That's a good list.
Yeah, we'll keep that
What's your list?
I'd have to really think.
Favorites? I know allegedly, I mean not allegedly, he did some wild stuff, but Chris Benoit is up there for me.
Yeah.
I heard some story that it was that was my guy, bro. Crippler Crawface? Whoa. I think I put Andre in that hole.
Quick story. Go ahead. In Haiti City, before we moved to Claremont, bro, we were fake wrestling. Well, actually, real wrestling. And this dude, Lou, put me in a crippler for crossface and put me to sleep. Actually put me to sleep, but they didn't know that I was actually asleep. They thought maybe I was just pretending or something.
Yeah.
But I was Z's, bro. I was out of there, bro. And then I woke up and I'm like, what happened? And they're like, what? I thought you were just pretending. I'm like, bro, I was
how did
there, bro.
How?
This dude had my face pulled back.
Bro, you got to take the arm, right? You got to take one of the arms.
Yeah, you had the arm, and then you pull the face. Lou had me locked up, bro. Couldn't get out of it. They didn't want to tap.
I wouldn't tap. When we I didn't tap either, bro. We were body slam, power bomb, boom.
Bro,
we were interested. Bro, we're all under 10 and under or whatever watching wrestling in the prime of wrestling, 90s, early 2000s. My favorite, Chris Benoit, Rob Van Dam. I love Rob Goldberg. Obviously, The Rock. You had to like The Rock. Farouk was a problem. 5-time Booker T was a problem.
Booker T.
Triple H.
Hold on. You
one of the best
villains. Dre's list.
We went way past 5.
You got 5. Yeah.
I would go. I got Stone Cold in there. I got The Rock in there.
Yeah.
I got The Undertaker in there. My wild card would be Mankind.
Oh, yeah.
Rocco and Sacco. Come on now.
Rock and Sacco.
And Rey Mysterio was up there.
Oh, y'all like Rey? Okay.
Yeah.
Who's someone y'all don't like? Because I never liked John Cena. I never liked him either. And when John Cena first came, he was a heel, and he was so corny to me. And I don't understand how he did a 180. He's like a top. I think he's super corny, but he's a top 10, if not top 5 fan favorite.
Yeah.
John Cena.
I don't get it.
He did a 180 on that, but when he first started, he was so annoying. He was so annoying to me, and I just never. Oh, Brock Lesnar was a problem. Brock Lesnar was.
Speaking of Lesnar, so I used to wrestle with Matthew all the time. So this is like 5th grade, and when I'm at his crib, or he came over to my crib, we're wrestling, and then Michael got a little bit older, and then I started putting moves on him. But this one time, me and Matthew, we were wrestling in Michael's room. And at the time, for whatever reason, Michael only had a mattress, like a full-size mattress. And we were just like lit about it. Like, oh, it's a wrestling pad, blah, blah. And then I had this one dresser. It was like a treasury box type of thing. So it wasn't high. And we used that as like the corner of the ring.
The turnbuckle?
The turnbuckle. So there's this one day where we're using it as a turnbuckle. Matthew gets on there. I do the fake like grog. And he brings me up there. Puts me into an F5 on that thing.
From the top of the dresser?
From the top of the dresser. And it would have been fine if I just let it all happen. But I was like so into character that I'm trying to fight off the F5.
Trying to reverse it.
I'm trying to reverse it. And because I was thinking all these moves, he kind of just shoved me off of him, not towards the mattress at all. All I remember is, I just remember seeing the ceiling, the walls, and then I just so happened to land right on my ass. My ass, legs spread, and just goes straight and hits the ground like,
oh my God.
Yeah. It was just like that, and I sat back up, and I'm just on my ass. Luckily, I'm so, like, bendable, because I'm, like, whatever age.
Kid.
I'm just sitting there like, whoa, dude, that was the most of it. It was like, no more today.
Chill.
Yeah.
chill. Yeah, man, wrestling, bro.
Nah, wrestling was fun.
That was before football. But to answer the question, I'm shocked for one that I drive semi trucks for sure. Big ass truck. I never thought, and I'm also shocked to be trying to get residency in another country.
Yeah.
That I know Montreal the way I know Montreal, and the marriage part isn't too crazy as 10 to 18. I think it's more crazy past 18 than it is before.
Okay.
Because then I was just like, I don't know when I'm going to get married. I wasn't really focused on marriage at all or thinking about it as much as I was when I was younger, because I feel like 10 to 18, it's school, church, football, but my mom's like, God will find you the one, and I'm just like, yeah. But after that, it was just like, I'm an artist. I'm not playing football. I was playing a little bit college, but when I went into full artist mode, I wasn't really thinking about all that. But to have kids and a life as far as having a stepson and 2 kids that mirrors my dad, like the fact that me and my dad's life mirrors so much.
I never even did that. I never did the signs.
You never what?
I never did the signs. Yeah.
The fact that it mirrors each other so much, and him driving trucks before too, it's just like, where to hate this dude, then to become who you hate is just like kind of mind-boggling in a sense. But
you just gotta be a pastor now.
Pastor.
Not officially.
He said that one's a bridge too far.
That's a bridge too far. I'm gonna keep these raps going. That's the message.
Yeah,
that's
fair,
funny.
fair. That's true.
If I
That's
became a
dope.
Kenneth
pastor, that
said,
would be
nah.
crazy.
I mean,
Yeah,
pastors
Imagine.
be having stories, man.
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
They have
do.
a past. My
Not
pastor be
mine.
letting
I
it go. He
mean,
be telling his testimony, man. He be letting
Yeah.
people know. He was outside too. He be letting
Yeah.
people know. He ain't ashamed of his
the
past.
thing for me about being a pastor is I could never become a pastor because of how I feel about religion.
Yeah.
Fair, fair, fair.
That part wouldn't allow me to,
Yeah,
because
that
I feel like I would be taking advantage of everybody in the church. I'd be like, they're so into this belief, and here I come, knowing the belief, knowing the religion, and I'm doing this. So what would be the word? I guess I'm cunning them, because I'm just like, for one, I know I'll be using ChatGPT on how to make a verse for this next coming Sunday. And I want to talk about this topic, but I want to tie in Bible verses, but I also want to make it sound modern, but I don't want to curse. And then I get the AI to create me something that I'll walk through that shit. I'll know exactly how to do it, and I'll play the part really well, but I'm lying. And the thoughts that I'm having in before and after church is just too wild for me to be a pastor. Though I know some pastors, a lot of pastors are wicked, but I couldn't go into it knowing that. Nah, I can't do people like that.
Maybe youth group pastor.
A youth pastor,
Yeah,
a youth
pastors
counselor,
be more cooler.
I'd rather
Youth
be a youth
counselor,
counselor.
Yeah.
Versus like having children only from the religion.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. We could do next question.
All right, fellas.
Next.
Would you be okay with your spouse being a romantic actress? Not talking about adult films, but like
let's let Pat go first, man. Go ahead.
No, I just talk. No.
Oh yeah. Oh, I feel like I've been talking first every time. Go ahead, Dre.
But I'm just
I don't know if you.
Yeah, that's Dre.
Yeah, you're right. Go ahead, Dre. Go ahead.
So the other day, me and Mariani, we were watching a movie. I don't remember what movie it was, but I asked her that because there was a scene where they're making out or whatever. I'm like, would you be okay if I was a actor, and would you like watch that? And then I had to ask myself, like, would I be okay if she was doing that? And then I couldn't really come to an answer, because obviously you guys know I have that part of me that understands this is acting, this is not real, this is pretend.
This movie gonna make you cry though.
Yeah, allegedly.
This movie gonna make you cry.
Yeah. Yep, we got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We got him.
Officially got him.
but yeah, so it's like I think about like Zendaya and what's dude's name? Spider-Man.
Tom
Holland. Yeah.
Is my not working?
You said Tom, but I didn't hear you. My phone.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
They got together. You hear stories about people meeting on sets. Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis, they met on set, and now that so it's like you spend so much time. Not only are you spending time with people, but on top of that, you guys are having physical connections. Even though it's acting, you are having physical connections with these people.
It's encouraged.
Right. The more real, the more emotion that you put on the screen, the better it is. That's what they're looking for. So I think it's a no for me, dog. I don't know if I could be okay with it. I don't know if I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Bro, it's low key. This is extreme, but it's light cucking. It's cucking light.
It's adjacent,
bro.
No. Because
let him speak. Let him speak. Let him speak.
Yeah, let me talk.
It's not like cucking. No,
I said it's light.
It's not like
I said LIG.
Wait, you said you're saying it is, Pat?
I'm saying it's not like cooking at all.
Okay.
I'm saying it's amateur cooking in the sense that if you're gonna support your girl, you're watching her do stuff with other people, right? You're watching her kiss another man. You're watching her. But
you don't like
really
it.
have.
That's
Can I have
the
like
difference.
Oh, okay. That's
Go
the
ahead.
part of cucking.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Fair.
All right.
Unless it's with another woman, maybe you'll like it, like Black Swan with
Mhm.
Mila Kunis and Natalie Portman. I don't know if y'all seen Black Swan, but they had an intense. Well, yeah, it's light cooking. I can't do that. Unless
No.
unless off rip, you tell me you're an actress, and now I guess we here, but nah, I can't handle that. That stuff is tough.
And she
Bro.
tells
They
you
doing
she's an
chemistry
actress,
reads.
but if she tells you she's an actress, and you still keep messing with her, you get
That's
feelings
on you
for
at
her.
that point.
It's
Yeah, I'm
on
in
you.
there. She told I knew it's on me. She told me
But
I'm just not supporting your films. I'm not watching that. I'm not watching that scene.
But
Mm.
how
So it
do
has
you
to be-
deal with? Like, would you entertain a relationship?
Yeah, if she's super dope and she has everything I want. She checks every box. Yeah.
Yeah. So your way of dealing with it would be just never watching anything she puts
I
out.
wouldn't if she's in a romantic film that has that. I'm not watching. If it's in the theater, I might have to walk. I don't know what it's gonna be.
So are you asking her? Like, do you want to know that that's in the film? Like, how do you avoid it? How do
he
you
gonna
go?
see the posters. Lou would be the worst mad but can't say shit boyfriend. Like, if he can't say nothing, like if you can't say nothing because you accepted this role as the
In the
boyfriend to an
beginning,
actress, but she's doing a scene where she's fucking, I don't know, somebody. I feel like you would be the worst at like the moves that you make passively because you don't know how to deal with the fact that you sign up for this would probably suck.
They'll probably
Like
be very
your
bad.
attitude would be just so shitty.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know why you would sign up to that.
Yeah, but I said she checks every box.
Yeah, but the
Like,
thing that she
literally-
does makes you really mad. She does
Yeah,
movies
but
a lot.
if I don't watch the film, or if every movie, she's not like, what's that one girl that's
It's not
always
every
out here
film.
getting?
Yeah.
What's that
Right.
one girl we know? You know who I'm talking about, Pac. That you told me to watch the
No,
Three
don't say
Sisters
me.
film. You did.
Don't
You
say
told me to
I
watch
don't know
the.
I don't know what you're talking about, brother. What is it first?
Oh, Ken is in the chat, so now he don't know how to talk. What?
No, what are you saying?
Bro,
What are you saying?
what's the three sisters thing with the three girls and one was outside and she
They
was in
could
an
clip
open
this and
marriage?
make it sound
Oh,
crazy.
I know. He said, what's that one with the three sisters?
Yeah, the
you
one.
told me to watch, Pat.
Pac, remember when we went on the 2-man? Yo, Pac, remember you were just here? We went on the 2-man and we backed those three sisters.
It's not me.
Yo,
It's
Pac.
not me. It's not me, man. That show you're talking about, she actually put me onto it. I forget what it's called. I think it's called Three
Sisters or something like that. But you know
yeah.
that black girl, her specifically,
With the eyes?
with the pretty eyes and the low cut hair. And she was in. She did Three Women. It was called Three Women.
Three
it was
Women.
Shailene Woodley. I should know her name. My bad, bro. It's Shailene Woodley's in it, and then the other two. But she was also in the Spike Lee joint that turned to a TV series. Yeah. Nola Darling.
Nola Darling. Yeah.
And she was outside getting, with three different.
DeWanda Wise.
Yes, DeWanda Wise. She's married to. I don't know if he's an actor, but she's married. But she be, a lot of her scenes be that. But no, I'm just not going. Sorry, I'm not supporting your film. Or I can watch the movie and just try my best not to watch those scenes. Close my eyes, walk out, do what I need to.
What if she came home and she's like, I had a long day, baby, not today. I had a really rough sex scene, and man, Josh, he just doesn't know when to like ease up. Like he was like really like.
First of all, she's not gonna disrespect me like that, bro. What are you doing, bro? What's up, Pat?
She's just telling you about work.
We're gonna have parameters. We're gonna have we're gonna be communicating, right?
Don't tell me shit about your job.
You can. We're gonna have parameters. Yo, certain things you don't need. I'm Mr. I don't want to know. I don't want to know about my girl's past.
Yeah,
you know that fact.
Yeah, that's
I'm consistent in this regard. I don't want to know about your. I don't need to know. The only time is if we're out in Publix or something and someone you dated was there. You just let me know. Yo, we dated. If you can beforehand. That's it. I don't want to know about your exes. It does nothing for me. I don't want to know if you had a one-night stand. I don't want to know how many people you've been with. I don't want to know none of it. Does nothing for me.
The one-night stand, though?
What does that do in a positive form? Tell me, Pac. Go ahead. Tell me some positive.
You just want to know that she doesn't have a stigma on having sex with somebody you just met.
Yeah, I don't want to know that.
Might mean she might fuck you tonight.
I don't want to know that.
Fair.
I'm talking about like a wife. This is like my wife. In the talking phases.
You mean like
Like, you know, when you're talking to a girl and she, a lot of times the girls I talk to, they want to know everything. I don't want to know none of that. Because for me, it's just going to get in my head and it's going to make me self-sabotage. I don't want to know that part of you. I can
have you
learn
ever had a
other parts
one-night
of you.
stand?
What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What is this?
This is a
What
podcast.
are we doing,
I
brother?
thought we was. I didn't even know that question was that crazy.
No, getting to know someone, I don't need to know every single thing about
Wait, no,
you.
that's not what I asked.
I know. I'm answering what MJ's saying because I don't know what you said. What? I don't need to know every single detail about you. You don't need to tell me everything. Because that's the thing. When you're volunteering information, a lot of people like to tell you like their question. I didn't ask you that question. You don't need to volunteer that information. I do not want to know. You can ask me the question. I'll give you an honest answer. I'm talking about the girl, not you, Pac. But I'll let her know. But I don't need to know. Because it's not going to do nothing for me in the positive.
So basically for the girl in the dating stages, only ask me questions that I ask you. I mean, don't only answer questions that I ask
I'm
questions.
just talking about in regards to sex. I don't need to know about your sexual past. Other than,
in regards to sex,
the only question is, are you a virgin or not? Because obviously if you're a virgin or not, that matters to me. In the sense that, are you a virgin? So you had, okay, boom. That's it. Other than that, I don't need to know. Nothing, no, bro. What, you ate a dude's ass? Why would I need to know that?
That's a crazy thing to just give up.
You sucked the toe. Why do I need to know that?
Yeah.
What benefit does it have? Other than being in my head, oh, Caesar's a super freak, okay, I can figure that out while, you know, while we create experiences, while we gain chemistry. But I don't need to know about your past because it's not going to do nothing for me to just except be now I'm in my head about. Why would I say, for me, this is a me thing. We could talk about everything else, your family, you know, your traumas, whatever. If you have anxiety, all that. I'm open game. But I don't need to know all your sexual experiences.
Yeah.
Like I said, what does it benefit? What benefit does it have? You haven't told me. But you not wanting to know is negative part of their life. I'm not saying it's a negative part. It's just what benefit does it have?
Not
for
negative.
You telling me,
not negative. Negating.
Getting to know your person.
But
so
MJ
what does me knowing how many people? Huh?
She asked, are they immediately
navigating?
If they say info, like
brother,
that you
it says negating.
Negating, yeah, I know.
He said negative and navigating. He blacked out.
But no, Lou's asking a fair question. What does him having that knowledge help him
What does
in
it
the
do in the positive, guys? Y'all still have yet to answer that.
No,
it's just part of their life story.
I did tell you though. My first answer was the answer to your question, like how it affects you positively. If a girl that you're in the dating phase speaking to, let's say it's your first date, and she tells you, well, you wouldn't ask, but let's say you were the one to ask, have you ever had a one-night stand? And
I
she
would not
says,
ask
yes.
that. I would not ask
right,
that.
but I just, am I cutting out? Is my signal
No, go ahead. He said you said he wouldn't ask. Yeah, he prefaced it, Lou.
Yeah,
okay,
I know.
So you ask though, and she says, I have. And to your answer, or to your question as to how would it affect you positively, if she says yes, then for you, if you want sex that night, being it's the first night you guys are dating, then it lets you know, okay, well, I could possibly too. Like there's a chance that this may happen.
For me,
and also she's open-minded and doesn't mean there's a stigma on having sex for the first night. It doesn't mean like because she tells
for
you
Lewis, back to Lewis, I'm not on that, so I wouldn't even want to know that. I'm not trying to smash.
You're not on what? Oh, you never smash first night.
I didn't say that. I said I'm not trying to smash whatever possible prospect I have. What are you talking about? Yo, Pac. Listen.
We're getting crossed. We're getting crossed.
Pac. I am trying to date to marry. Can I talk, Pac?
I'm
trying to date to marry. I'm trying to date to marry. I'm not trying to smash.
Okay, but if you smash, does that mean you don't marry?
I'm not trying to smash. Right now, I'm not trying to smash till married. Is what I'm saying.
But if you do,
I'm not trying to smash till married.
Yeah, but you keep saying trying, so that means there's a chance that
I'm not going to. The goal is to not smash until I get married.
See that? You see how you said I'm not going, but then you said the goal. That switches.
That's the goal.
Because but when you say that's the goal, that means there's a chance that you might fold.
Yeah.
Or are you just not going to? Because you have all control on not smashing. That's all up to you.
If both agree, if both agree, you have to have the same. Because if she's not trying to wait that long, then we can't be together. So it has to be two people.
Well, to make it that far, yeah.
Yeah.
But let's say it just so happens. Let's just say somehow it happened. Somehow you got too lit that night, and the two of you both agreed. Is she now not eligible for marriage, or
No, we still possibly can, but me knowing that she had a one night stand has nothing to do. It doesn't help me in the positive in any way for you. Yeah. I'm trying to be a Christian that like follows the Bible. That's what time I'm on.
Big missing key. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know. That's
yeah, like I haven't had, when now we're talking about Lewis, I haven't had sex since 2020. So I've been doing pretty good. It's pretty easy to do when you're not talking to someone though, right? I've talked to a couple of people since 2024.
But 2024 in the last quarter or like early 2020.
Bro, 2024, bro.
No, if it's November 2024, then what are we talking about? You mean 2025?
That's over a year.
Over a year, yeah, but he mentioned 2024. November 2024 is different than January saying.
2020, I don't know the last
semantics.
Exactly. I didn't write this down.
Yeah.
This is more like, I was like, yo, I need to lock in. Sex before marriage, fornication. I've known this forever. Let me actually try to actually follow the Bible. Let's do that. You know?
Okay.
So I've been on that time. I'm going to church. I'm looking for a God-fearing woman. So hopefully she's in her Bible. She knows the rights and the wrongs according to the Bible. And we're gonna lock in. We're gonna do this together. But I've always, even when I was having like sex back then, I don't want to know that you did these things. Like it doesn't help me in any way, man. I have other things too. Like I don't even want your social media. I don't think we need. Maybe that's we'll talk about hot takes later. We'll do hot takes. I'll talk about that.
You need to know what's going on.
It doesn't benefit me, bro. It doesn't benefit me, man. I don't need to know you had a threesome. I don't need to know you had a threesome. I don't need to know you had a one night stand. I don't need to know how many people you've been with. Not one of those things I don't see how that helps me in a positive. Well, I guess it could be a deal break. Like we talked about the train thing. You told me that's a deal break. But if I never knew,
it's not.
I'm good. I'm fine. Until all the homies are in Publix, and now I'm done. Now I'm done. I'm cooked.
As they say, ignorance is bliss.
Yeah.
So Lou, very interesting time in life. I didn't know all of this information, so this is a great pod. I didn't know that you were full-blown Christian. So you're full-blown Christian now.
I'm trying to be an actual Christian, follows the Bible. Even the parts of the Bible, because the thing is, the parts of the Bible that we don't like, we just some people just do the parts that they don't like. But it says in the Bible, the path is narrow. The people that choose this path is very narrow. Very few people choose this path, and that's part of it. Premarital sex. A lot of people fail in that. Secular music. It doesn't say in the Bible you can't listen to secular music. You can't make it an idol. Don't make things idol. So like an idol.
Like Malcolm X.
Yeah, but I'm not worshiping Malcolm X. You can like somebody.
I'm just asking.
Yeah, I know you. I see what you did there.
I'm just asking. Okay, but
I listen to a lot of worship music. I listen to a lot of CCM, Christian contemporary music too. But I do listen to secular music. I do listen to a lot of R&B, so a lot less curse, right? And a lot of times R&B songs can be disguised talking about God, but they're not saying God.
Now I don't know this. Maybe you've learned or already known, but I've always heard secular music. Christians aren't supposed to listen to secular music, but you did mention not to worship the idol.
Not making it an idol.
But is it still okay to listen to music with curse words in it that are secular?
That's tough.
That's just one question. I'm not saying, because I already know you still listen to what you listen to. I don't think it's
go ahead.
According to AI Overview, the Bible does not explicitly state that listening to secular music is a sin.
It's more so where it can place you at. If it's gonna make you curse, you probably shouldn't listen to it. If you can't control that part. Yeah, I try not to curse until I play video games. That's why I'm not playing video games. Well, my TV stopped working, and I don't feel like getting a new one, and I don't care for video games right now. So I don't really play video games unless I go to Dre's house.
Now another question I have. With the idea to wait until marriage for sex, my only problem with that, I don't know how high of a value sex is for you with a relationship, but what if you guys are incompatible after the wedding, and then you guys go to have sex,
I
And
mean, that's the
you guys,
thing. We're just gonna have to cross that bridge when we get there. I mean, it's not. We can talk about sex. I don't think there's an issue with that. You can have the conversations. You can sex drive of your partner, what you like, what you dislike, stuff like that. But you're not gonna know until you know. But I feel like when you're dating someone, it grows as you date them and as you get to know them. You can have a great first time, but normally better times are to come when it comes to sex, right? I don't know how
or
many
you
people
mean
their
a
first
bad
time having
first
sex
time?
with a person was the best time.
I see what you're saying.
You can, I think you can recover from a bad first time. Shoot,
But that's
whenever I have sex again, I ain't had sex in forever. I'm not gonna last long. I would assume it's not
yeah.
gonna be the best.
The first time could be messy, but I'm more so
Yeah.
speaking on sexual compatibility, not just a first time thing. You guys continuously try. It's month one,
I see.
it's month 3, month 4, month 5,
Yeah,
and
I'm
you
not
guys just
going into it negative. And with my past partner, I have a positive resume. I think I don't know, at least from what they say. But you know, when you're dating with someone, but when you're dating with someone, you know they're gonna say positive things. You know,
Yeah.
you know what I
lay them
mean.
down.
I don't know about that. I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that. I don't know about that.
A positive resume.
That guy's trying to be respectful.
Maybe I'm a munch. Maybe I'm a munch, man. Maybe not. I don't know.
That's funny.
You can't do none of that. You know, gotta wait till marriage right now. That's the
When did you take this path?
2024. Let's say
I
mid
didn't know
2024. I didn't really write it down.
Okay.
I was just like, man, let me lock in, bro. Let me try to. There you go, another name. Lay him down, Luke. Yo, chill.
Lay him down,
Luke. Nah.
Lay him down, Lou. Add it to the
list. Hey, Dre, can
the
you
reason
look
the Bible says you gotta wait till marriage for it to have sex.
What you got for me, Pat?
You're not supposed
What's
to.
the reason the Bible says you got to wait till marriage?
Okay.
I'm not sure what the reason is, but you're not supposed to fornicate. You're not supposed to have premarital sex, according to the Bible.
The reason, let's find out.
Yeah,
because that's always been one right there. I feel like it's
probably I think
because
of soul timing.
Soul time.
People that don't like to go to church have the most questions, bro. Y'all should just pull up to church. And
I've been in church and I've had questions for 33, 34 years. The questions for anything for me will never end, no matter if I'm in or out. I'm always in that question.
Yeah, but the thing is, go ahead.
Okay. All right. AI overview, not saying this is 100%.
Yeah.
Disclaimer. In the Bible, sex before marriage is considered a sin because it violates God's design for sexual intimacy, which is exclusively reserved for the covenant of marriage. It is viewed as a one flesh union that should only occur after a commitment, serving to protect emotional and spiritual bonds.
Makes sense. Yep, soul ties. You gotta deny the flesh, bro. Well, y'all married, y'all not, but y'all do. Y'all do what y'all do.
See, we married, we do whatever the fuck we want. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Okay?
Yeah.
It's all right under the eyes.
Yeah, but yeah, man, knowing her past ain't gonna help me, man. Unless I'm trying to break up with her, I guess. Because then she could say something that's a deal breaker. And yeah, that's a hot. We'll talk about.
I get it though. I get it. And I ask questions.
I'm trying to always.
I always want to know. I'm just a curious person, so I'll always ask. Even half of the questions I ask aren't even in the manner of trying to get you or something. I'm just really like
genuine
what the
curiosity.
Fuck? Curious, yeah. But I do resonate with you when it comes to certain things don't help me. Like the one night stand thing, it doesn't affect me in asking that question. But there might be another question that I don't ask because I don't want to know. Kenya mentioned somewhere in the chat at some point where she be doing that shit all the time because me and her, where we difference is like, I'm all about honesty. She's all about transparency. And I think there's honest, but transparent is like a little bit above honesty because I didn't ask for that. Okay? And she's going to give it to me randomly too. Randomly. And then I just have to sit with it because it's already said. And I can't even fault her for being transparent because I'm like, well, in one sense, it's like, I got a wife that is transparent, so I don't really have to question her in a way. But on the other side, it's just like, sometimes I just didn't want to know that. But I'll eat it.
There's something called oversharing. That is a thing. Like if you go out and a dude tries to get your number, you tell him no. You don't need to tell me every time that happens. You're a baddie. I'm shallow. I'm dating attractive women. You're probably gonna get hollered at. I don't need to know that you told a dude no when he tried to get. I mean, I would hope you. You don't need to overshare, especially about sex talk. I don't know. You had sex before? Yes or no? I bet I had sex. So now we know we both had sex in the past. But I'll answer your question to the girl I'm dating. I'll answer your questions, but I don't need to
Dre,
know.
what was the topic question again?
I was trying to get back there.
Oh crap! It's about acting.
Would you be okay with your spouse being a romantic actress?
Okay.
Because you haven't answered yet, Pat.
I would love to be. I would love to be.
Yeah.
I think there's a little space where I could be, but it wouldn't work because I can't tell my partner who's a romantic actress or an actress who's open to romantic parts to be like, I'm okay with only this.
Yeah.
Because then I feel like
you're limiting her work.
Her creative.
I'm limiting her work.
Yeah.
Because what would make me comfortable with a romantic actress? One, obviously if it's a woman, or not obviously, but for me, if it's a woman, I'm completely okay with that romantic part of things. Okay. If they have the kids on scene or have sex on scene. Granted, there is so much time, like Lou said, that actors take with each other that the emotional bond is just so hard to not have with your co-host, with each other hours and hours studying on something that you're both passionate about. You're trying to make it the most real as possible, and it's hard not to get lost in your role because the best actors do. So that is a little bit but I would be more comfortable with a woman. Underneath that, I'd be comfortable with a gay man who's disgusted by women, but in the sense sexually, but fully respects them. And that the one I would like to be comfortable with is a heterosexual man who's so about his work. I would like to be that way.
Yeah.
But the acting is so good. Like, is my wife not a good actor, or
she's
is she
a great actress?
She's a great actress.
She's
she's
winning awards.
What's that Halle Berry movie? Monsters?
Monster Ball?
Monster Ball with Billy Bob Thornton?
Yeah, and that's crazy. That right there,
she's the last black woman. No, she's the only black woman to win lead actress, an Oscar for lead actress at Academy Award.
She had to fuck the man. Some bullshit, because there's a lot of black women who have great roles. Like
Angela Bassett on What's Love Got to Do with It. She probably should have won.
That
there's
even
probably
for
more,
TV
but
series,
well, Emmys, women have won best lead. That has happened, but for the Oscars and the Academy Award, Oscar, yeah. But, so you're saying you're with it or not? In theory, you're with it, but you're not. I said no, but if I dated a girl and she checks all the boxes, then I'll at least try. I'm not supporting.
That would be a deal breaker.
I'm not supporting your romantic films. I can't watch it personally. I just can't.
I think
I'll support the other films.
She's an actress, and in that, her telling me that, I would ask, well, how do you feel about sex scenes or kissing? Like, have you ever done?
Yeah.
If she's ever done, that wouldn't do anything to me, like, negatively. But moving forward, like, how do you feel about it in the future, especially being in a relationship, and were you in a relationship before, and XYZ? Yeah. If she's into that in the future, then all right, then this is just a sexual relationship. We're not going to go deeper into it. And I can only say that because when I met Kenya, I was in that state, like the "Am I the Asshole" guy, what I was mentioning. I was in the state past the 2020s era. I was now in a state where if I don't like it, I'm not with it. So it sounds cool. It sounds cool. But
I mean,
I'm not that strong.
There's a healthy jealousy. You know, jealousy can be healthy in a lower octave. We talked about that. But
yeah.
You gotta be like, that's a lot though, man. Your girl out here. Imagine if it's a TV series, and a TV series lasts for years, and she out here getting it.
Yeah, see, that's crazy. That's
like
too much.
Insecure.
The TV series is too much.
Issa and Molly's character, they were,
Yeah.
they had some partners in the show.
I think where she might get me, it's a movie, but it's a big movie. No independent film. This is a big movie, and the scene is where she has to somebody. If it's
just
that,
a kiss. That's it.
just a kiss, that I might be able to do. I might be able to do that.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
the
with you with
making
that.
out passionally. It's the
Right.
sex scenes. Nah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Nowadays though, they be doing a lot. These shows.
Yeah.
I
These
know.
shows and movies,
never a little.
yeah, they be doing a lot.
And then the thing is too, I know even if I was okay with just I feel like somebody is gonna send me that
the clip
or that gift, the gift. Yeah, the clip,
bro.
Yeah,
what kind of trash friends
you allow this? You saw it?
I didn't say friends. I said somebody. I didn't say friends.
Oh, okay.
I'm assuming my girl's up there. This is a big movie.
Yeah. No.
So if she's up there, everyone wants to know who's this person's person. I'm just her boyfriend. I'm just her husband. So not only am I not my name, I'm her husband. And then there's mad people asking if, like, would you allow this? How did he allow this? What was that? Miss
Crown.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Sam.
Thank you, Miss Sam.
Wasn't she in here? Would you left and come back?
Yeah,
I think she left, came back. Thank you.
Okay. Appreciate that.
That's tough.
I can't just be her.
Can't do it.
And then people question it. But I will clear it up.
Yeah, that's
tough.
tough.
The smooch is cool. 16 making out.
So that means adult film is completely out of there.
Come on, bro. What are we, bro?
It's so complicated though.
What are
because
we?
I would date.
Really?
An adult film star?
Either or, actress or adult film star, I would date them. Like, let's say
really?
I didn't. Yeah.
But knowing you're not marrying.
I'm not marrying you. I'm not marrying you. We're not having kids. But
you would date?
Yeah, and when I say
she came
you gotta
home,
know,
when she comes home, you know what she just
level
did.
is different, bro.
But when I say
Pac is
date,
more than he's a certified freak.
But when I say date, I don't mean like
date.
Yeah. When I say date, this is like
you're an extra person on her roster.
Yeah, I'm like somebody that like she comes through. Okay. We do things together. We go out together.
Yeah,
it's a little bit more than just like a random fuck. That like a little.
That pit bull. Yo, Pac is different.
Super casual. This is casual.
Pac is trying to try every position with this girl, bro. He's trying to figure it. He's trying to do every single position
with the scenario.
Yeah, with the adult film actress.
What do you mean?
You're gonna try
you mean like
every single position you can with that girl. That's what she's there.
What do you mean by that though?
She's an experimental.
My wife is an experimental woman, brother. She don't gotta be an adult star. I'm gonna try every position I can with her. Okay. But what I'm saying about this scenario is I'll be a casual fling for sure. We go anywhere. We hang out.
Yeah.
But she ain't gonna be my wife and I ain't gonna have no kids with you.
Yeah, that's fair. Respect, bro. Respect.
I can't do it. Now you getting retweeted. In a gang bang on my timeline.
Yeah.
And you're my wife?
That's a hell no.
Nah.
I just got off FaceTime with you.
Now she's FaceTiming.
Hey.
Yikes.
Now she's facing time. She had to kill me.
Not mature. They said to flip the scenario as the men, we're the actors, and our significant other has to. I mean, I guess that's for them to speak. I guess Kenya and MJ can talk about that.
But if roles were reversed, yeah, I mean,
yeah, MJ, come on down. We're gonna invite you up onto here so you can say your opinion. How about it?
Yeah, sure. She don't need to come down. She can literally just go to where Andre's at. She got no excuse. Kenya got at least an excuse.
Nah, she already answered. She is not.
Yeah.
Kenya hit me with the Uno reverse. What do I think Kenya's answer would be?
Yeah, Kenya will let you try it at least to be an actor. Like if you wanted to switch paths and at least let you try to act. And when it comes up,
but I think the roles are reversed as far as the romantic thing. right? That's what I'm assuming this was about. The
romantic
romantic actor.
Would you think she'd be okay with you being a romantic actor?
I think when I first met her, she would be cool with it. When I first met her, let me take that back. She would act like she's cool with it when I first met her.
Honeymoon phase.
I think when
I thought about this.
the honeymoon phase, I think she would act like it's cool.
Yeah.
But I think once she realized that how much time I spend going over lines and spending time with this person, then it would be a problem. But I also think that the scene itself would be less of a problem than the time spent going over it, the takes, and the fact that it's probably public. I think those things would matter.
Yeah, that's tough.
I don't think Ken agrees.
Yeah, that's tough.
She said I'm bold. It's the honeymoon phase. We let a lot of things go.
Hell no. To the
no. Yeah, that's nah. He said, "Act like." Oh, I like this Kenya's. I like Kenya's energy now, bro. Ken is tough now, bro. You're right, bro. When I was, she was a pushover. Yeah. Now Ken is tough. Ken got a backbone now, bro. Ken out here punching people.
You be doing too much.
I did too much. My bad. I'm joking. I'm joking.
At first you said something, but then you added like
my bad.
She was never a pushover.
Defend your wife. Go ahead, Pat.
Defend your wife. Yeah. Defend your wife. Yeah. Tell this nigga what's up.
Listen. I would if she was a pushover in the beginning.
Y'all be doing the most. Yeah, we do be doing the most. Yeah, I be doing the most.
That's Lou.
Yeah,
I'm respectful.
Can you? If she was a pushover in the beginning, I'd be like, yeah, in the beginning she was, and she's not. No, I wouldn't say she was ever a pushover.
She's good people, Dante.
She's great. She's Pac's wife.
Yeah. In case you didn't know.
Yeah. Pac's
none of those guys is then yes, it would be nice for everyone to meet.
Pac's wife, yeah. She's cool. Right now I know that. Yeah. I was making a what we used to say, insider? The old jokes.
Yeah, that was an inside joke.
In parentheses. Oh man. Third topic. We went through 3 topics, bro.
It's so good. They want to know what's the third.
MJ, you the producer. We went through 3 topics. Producer.
She must have missed one.
I have a hot take. Well, I guess it's hot. I don't think it's a hot take, but I mean, we can talk about that. Is that the after show?
Let's do the after show.
Yeah, we can do the after show.
We can wrap it up then.
Yeah, wrap it up
then.
All right, let's wrap it up. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, as long as you're over the age of 18, this was another episode of Squaddin and Poddin.
Squad.
I go by Brother Pack or Steph, depending where we met.
I go by Andre. Some call me Drizzy. Others call me Dre.
I go by Louis V, Louis Duffel, the weirdo.
This was episode 19. We about to do the TikTok after show, and if you don't know, now you know. Live on TikTok, we always go live, or we continue going live to this. So for you YouTubers and non-exclusers, peace.
All right.
Thank you for watching this episode of Squaddin and Poddin.
Squad.
Yes.
If you enjoyed this content, subscribe for more.
Just tell these to subscribe. Just say subscribe.
Just say subscribe.